Hello everyone, my name is Tookan and today I will demonstrate you about the Yellow marketplace for the laundry use case. So this is the customer panel from where anyone can place an order. So here we can see the two merchants available on this platform. Let's place an order first. By clicking on this menu, we can see the multiple products and the services provided by the merchant. So by clicking on this, make it 3, proceed. Now here we have to fill the collection details of the customer. So the customer has to fill these details. Moving forward. So now the delivery details. By clicking on this option, the fields can automatically be set as the previous one. Uh, Now moving forward to the scheduling, we can schedule the timings of the collection as well as for the delivery. So let's skip it 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. and delivery timings 6:40 to 7:40. And now we can see the review of our order. So customer can review the details like the collection details, delivery details, and the timing details. And this is the additional information which has to be filled by the customer, like the contact number, name and address. Let's confirm the order. And this is the last tab that has to be filled by the customer, that is payment. So now here we can see the subtotal is 82. By using this promotional code, we get the discount of 36 rupees. Now the total is 46 rupees. So let's use this payment method, pay via cash, and make the payment. Great. So the order has been placed by the customer. Now moving towards the admin dashboard. So this is the admin dashboard where we can see multiple options availability like the general options, marketplace options, and many more options present on the top. So here we have three options. The first is extension, the second one is notification, and the third one is account. So by clicking on this extension, we can activate the extensions like Tookan, Hippo, Generator, Commission, and many more, which would be automatically integrated to the Yellow dashboard of admin. And the other one is notification. By clicking on this bell option, the admin can have the notification like a new order has been placed, or a new customer has signed up. And by clicking on this account option, the admin can see multiple features like the account language and billing. Here the admin can see the account details like the name, email of the admin, phone number of the admin, address of the admin, and many more. And these are the GDPR user rights which can be selected by the admins. We have these multiple options availability here. Now by clicking upon language, we can choose any of these languages. The English is already selected. We can select the French, Chinese, Mexican, Arabic, Portuguese, and many more. And this is the billing section. Here the admin can see the plan which has been taken by him or her, and here he or she can add the card details for the deduction. And by clicking on this option, the admin can change the password, and by this he can log out. So let's move to the general options. First, the home option, we can see two tabs over the top. The first is download app. From here we can download the application, and here by clicking on this option we can have the overview of the website. And we have this customer option, laundry option, order options, and report options. So over the customer we can see the total number of customers present today, and the total number of customers on that platform. And the laundry, this is the option where we can see the total number of merchants available on the platform. So we have 4 number of merchants available on our platform. Now orders, we can see the cancel orders, pending orders, and the dispatched orders. So this is the reports according to the orders, laundries, customers. With respect to the date range selected by us, we can change the date range from here, like it's already selected from 8 to 12, and we can change it as well. Now the second option is get started. By clicking on this option, we get the Yellow guide, the detailed version of Yellow, like a detailed version of everything about Yelo onboarding marketplace, we can have the whole texted version of Yelo over here. So if admin is facing any problem, he can use this Yelo guide. So if we talk about the orders, we can say the detailed version, the pending orders, the dispatch orders, the completed orders of the merchants as well as the customers. And by this order status, we can accept and decline the orders. So here we can see we have 5 to 6 pending orders, 0 dispatched order, and 2 completed orders. Moving to other laundries. So laundry is a merchant platform where we can add new merchants and get the detailed version of the merchants. Like from these two options, we can see all verified and unverified merchants, and by clicking on this add options, we can add new merchants as well. And by clicking on the name of the merchant, we can have the details of the merchants, and through this we can configure the details like the scheduling, date of availability, the buffer before the first slot appears, and many more options. And by clicking on this catalog, we can add the product categories inside the merchant's menu. And this is the detailed version of the merchant, like the user ID of the merchant, name, email, and we can also change the banner image and logo of the merchant as well. And we can give the sponsorship to the merchant by toggle on this option. So by this, we can select the date range, start timings, and the end timings for the sponsorship to that particular merchant. And about let's talk about the customer option. Here we have the full detail of the customers, those who have visited, who have made the order or the payments. So by clicking on the user ID, we can get the detail of the customers. Moving backward, let's talk about the promotional activities. We can set the promo codes, that is the default one, and we can also add promotion by our own self. By clicking on this option and by filling these options, we can add the promotion codes. Similarly, the referral codes, we can change the referral discounts, refer maximum discount value, and we can make the changes from this site. And by adding banner, we can add banner over the customer dashboard. We can add banner by clicking on this tab and by filling these options, by choosing the image from this option and the banner image from this option. That is how we can add the banner over the customer panel. So let's talk about analytics. Here we get the real-time analysis of the admin dashboard. We can also have the merchant-wise real-time analysis according to the live revenue, live customer, live orders, and the graphical representation with respect to time, revenue, and order. And from this option, we can change it over to the order and revenue representation, user according to user representation. Let's have a look. Order and revenue, we have this graphical representation, and here we can have this statical representation. It could be done merchant wise as well. So let's move towards the marketplace. First is configure. So here we can do the configuration. Like we can see over the top, we have these 5 tabs over the top. First is general, where we can change the time zone, distance unit, and many more, like the API keys. These API keys are used to integrate with the other platform. So after putting this, we can have the integration with the other platforms as well. And under this notification, and this is for the merchant notification as well as for the admin notification. Like if we activate this option and these options, we can have this notification over the top. Similarly, this is for the customer notification. If we activate this one, order accepted option, then the customer would be able to see this notification over the platform. Under the customer head, These are the mandates for the customer, like while signing up they have to fill the email, phone number, and these were the fields which has to be filled by the customers. And the user tags, if we activate this user tag, the user can use the tags while for example, if the user wants to dry clean, he can use this use a dry clean tag. And the merchants with the availability of this dry clean option will be visible to the customer over their customer panel. Now laundry, this is for the merchant. Like if we activate this option, we can send this link to the merchant and he or she can fill the fields, and automatically admin can get the information about the merchant. And these are the fields which can be edited by the admin. He can edit as per the demand. If we talk about the business category, by activating this category, we can add on category which would be visible on the customer. So let's talk about the design. Under this, we have three headers: layout, theme, terminologies. Under the layout header, we can change the primary banner image, home background page, home page background for mobile as well as the color, like the header colors, theme color, button colors, and many more changes, which would be visible on the customer panel. And also the visibility to the customer, as whatever the changes would be done in the dashboard panel of admin would be visible over the customer panel, like the laundry phone number to the customer. As I have enabled this option, now the customer would be able to see the phone number of that particular merchant. And under this theme header, we can change the theme that would be visible over the customer panel. And under this terminologies, we can change the terminologies like pay. According to the region, we can change these terminologies, and also as per the use case. If we talk about the finance, we have already selected the currency, that is INR, and we have many more currencies which can be selected. And the other one is decimal precision, and we have selected these two decimal places which would be visible to the customer. And if we talk about the delivery charges, we can change this as per the merchant demand. As we have already selected 10, we can make it 20 as well. And also we can do is merchant wise. By selecting this option, we can enable this option and we can do merchant wise delivery charges, like we have done it for the best in laundry. We can edit the delivery charges by clicking on this option and save it. And under this taxes option, we can add various types of taxes. First we have to fill these fields, the tax name and the amount as per the region. Now over to checkout. We can enable this option which is cash on delivery, and these are the fields which has to be filled by the customer at the time of checkout. So this would be the template which can be edited by the admin and can be mandatory for the customer. Now over the orders, we can enable and disable this option of cancellation, accept and reject order, and the buffer time option. We can change this buffer time, like we have already done it 120, we can make it 30 and save it. And also the cancellation policies, we can add new policies as well. And we can enable this option of ratings and reviews, which will be visible over the customer, and where he or she can give the reviews for the particular merchant. Now at last, let's talk about the delivery. We can enable this option of delivery flow on Tookan. We can enable merchant to customer and customer to merchant as well. And the static addresses, that would be a delivery only to a particular location. We can also enable this tip option, that would be common across all the merchants. We can select it percentage wise as well as the fixed price. Thank you. Let's talk about the Tookan now. So this is the admin Tookan dashboard, which is integrated with Yelo. So here we can see on the left side we have a pane, that is the task pane, and on the right side we have the agent pane. Under the task pane we have three headers. One is unassigned, assigned, and completed. On the other hand, under the agent pane we have three headers, that is free, busy, and inactive. So the order which was placed by us initially has directly come under this unassigned task. So let's assign it to some agent. It can be done automatically as well as manually. So let's do it manually. While clicking on this order, then on three dots we can assign the agent. While going on this, we click this one, and we have two agents. We can assign any one of them. So jackal is idle. We'll assigning this jackal. Let's assign. So the task status is assigned now. We have assigned the task to the agent call. As the task has been assigned to Mr. Call, we can see the change under this head. Like one task has been assigned, we can see this delivery has been assigned to Mr. Call. Now the Mr. Call will accept the task through the token agent app. Once he will accept the order, we can see the change, like it has been acknowledged by Mr. Call. Once he'll start the write, we can see the change on the dashboard, like in progress. And once it would be successful, again it would be shown over the dashboard of Tookan, like we can see in progress. And now we can see the Mr. Call has completed the task, and now it is showing under this head one is completed and it's successful. So this was the whole integration journey of Yelo with Tookan. Thank you very much.